What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Joyce, Zhilei, Zhang. They had the final face-off and weigh-in today, and I want to talk about this just for a second with you guys concerning these two fighters. Zhilei Zhang came in at 19 stones and some change, which equals 278 pounds, and he wore it well, as you guys can see. And Joyce got up on the scale. He looked shredded, he looked ripped, he looked focused, and he came in at 256 pounds. Now, if you know anything about Joyce, you know when he beat Joseph Parker into submission, he was 270 pounds, bro. He was 270. So Joe he's shredded. He's doing something different. Maybe it's his diet. Maybe, he's taking training more seriously. Maybe he feels he needs to be a little quicker, a little bit more mobile, so that comes in, lighter in that regards. I think, maybe he needs that in order to prevail because, normally Joyce is 270, or at least he was his last fight. Zhilei Zhang is 268. And, definitely the size, who knows if that's an advantage or not. It could be a disadvantage, especially the bigger, older guy, Zhilei Zhang, which I call him a 6-round fighter because his gas tank is pretty much depleted after 6 rounds, and you can tell in the Filip Hrgovic fight. He didn't quit, he didn't give up, he just had less output. So I think the more you do with Zhilei Zhang, the more you make him harder to work. Okay, so we don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is impressive for Joyce to have lost all that weight. That's over 15 pounds, right? So anyway, you're looking at the face-off itself, and it was somewhat intense considering the opponents. Zhilei Zhang is like a stoned triad assassin enforcer. He's he's stoic, right? And Joyce is kind of like a nonchalant, kind of laid-back cat, but it looked a lot different. He looked more aggressive. He looked serious. He looked like he wanted to get something started. As you guys can see, Joyce looked like he was in it. He was attentioned. He was at attention. He was focused. He was looking into the eyes of Zhilei Zhang. And what happened? He broke focus. And then he seen Zhilei Zhang constantly looking at him with that stoic look. He turned back around like, what? You know what I mean? I'm not through unless you're going to through. Because remember, Zhang stepped away from that first face-off, but he didn't step away this time, whereas Joyce stayed there. So they did the opposite things in two different encounters. So I look at this fight being a very good fight, very interesting fight. Again, I will be going live. I can't wait for it. I hope it's bombs over Baghdad in this case, bombs over London. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Joyce coming in at 256 pounds and Zhilei Zhang coming in at 278. Damn! Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!